So, C's, we covered pretty much everything. Shout out to Bed-Stuy.
What up, Bed-Stuy, do or die, you already know. My nigga to the end.
Where we headed now?
Well, that's a funny thing you saying. Because right now, I got a lot of opportunities, but I'm not really running to anything right now. I'm trying to weigh out my best opportunity, you feel me? Like, there's a couple of networks that holler at me, want me to bring black ink to their shit, you know what I mean? Bring a whole different type of other show. I even have talks of a daytime talk show, you feel me? I'm supposed to sit down with Hulu the end, like next week and Netflix. So it's like, a nigga got opportunity, but I want to make sure that it's a good situation. Like, I'm not really trying to step into another reality show just to be on another reality show, you feel me? I feel like this situation forced me to do something I should have been done, you feel me? And start producing my own shows. I always felt like, damn, I could be the next Tyler Perry. But now it's to the point now, I gotta show and prove. And then, especially with everything that's been done to me so far, I gotta come big now. My comeback gotta be so big that motherfuckers can't deny it. Like, yeah, this motherfucker is who he is. Not no, yeah, he had a good 10-year run and he's only black ink. That's all he's known for. Right. Now I gotta be more, you feel me? So right now, I'm just trying to figure everything out, you feel me? But people gonna see me next year on some new shit. Definitely, yo. If I'm not producing shows, I'm gonna be on the show. I'm be doing probably both, you feel me? But I know me, I'm gonna start producing some shows. Because honestly, this situation showed me like I was really never my own boss. So somebody to be able to cut me and say, yo, you're fired and terminated, I worked for somebody.
It's revealing.
And for me sitting screaming, I'm the boss, and somebody able to sit here and be like, nah, you're fired, and then everybody in the fucking peanut gallery, ha ha ha, you're fired, you ain't gonna make no more money. It's like, nigga, I've been making money since before these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers wasn't supporting nobody. Look at the rest of the fucking cast. These niggas ain't even pushing nothing foreign. So I be sitting there like, you really think I'm a loser? All right, bet. Y'all taught me what I need to. I'm thankful for the opportunity. I would never sit here and shit on VH1, Viacom, peace and love. Whatever we went through, I just felt like it was kind of disrespectful when motherfuckers fired me on the internet, you feel me? Because it could have been a call, especially for who I am and what the shit I brought to this company and accomplished. It should have been a phone call or at least an investigation like, yo, listen, we're going to investigate the situation, we're going to put you on hold. Because right now, nigga, I don't even have a court date for none of this bullshit, you feel me? And the charges, and what charges? When these shits get dropped, because honestly, this shit is a shut and closed case. Yeah, it's a what's called, but I already explained it to every fucking body, you feel me? So at the end of the day, when that shit get thrown out, what you gonna tell people? You fired me over a video that went viral?
Caesar. They don't respect your skin.
And that's the next thing. They don't respect certain shit, you feel me? They don't respect certain, like, what's so crazy to me is, when the shit happened, Game was the first nigga to reach out to me.
The Game?
The Game. He DM'd me like, bro, you got this. Don't let these niggas classify you as nothing. You a king, you got this. And that's the first time, not the first time me and Game talked, but that's the first time like he really like, and that was the first, when the news broke, a nigga sitting there like, fuck, I really fucked up. And then he talked to me, a couple other people talked to me, it was like, nah, I gotta pick myself up. And then I started thinking, and I ain't gonna lie, it took me like a month or so, because I'm sitting there like, damn, I've been on TV 10 years, you get used to a system, you feel me? You get used to you going a schedule. Now I'm out of this fucking schedule. I've been ripping and running for 10 years just for them, you feel me? Now I'm sitting here like, what the fuck am I doing in my life, you feel me? Everything was connected around this show or doing something for Viacom to get shit further, because I'm trying to push the brand. Now it's like, fuck all that shit, I'm my own boss. I see motherfuckers come in this game and make fucking 200 million like it's nothing off the back of black ink. Nah, I could do the same thing, but even better. So that's what I plan to do. I plan to just put on my own shit.
What happens to the rest of the cast? We never got to that. Where's everybody at? What happens to the rest of the cast without you there? Do they continue to push the show without you, or?
They not on the show.
Bro, listen, I don't I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I don't want to sit here and say, yo, they're going to end up canceling that shit, but I don't know. I'm hoping to God, like, they could find somebody to, like,
I don't hear nobody talking about it no more.
Replace.
Captain the ship.
Bro, I'm 10 years in. It's like, how do you replace Michael Jordan on the Bulls? You can't, bro. The team is just, like, even if you watch the show, it was been circled around me.
Does that not pressure's the wrong word, but do you think about that? Does that weigh on your conscience at all, that these people who were riding with Ceasar all this time, like the people on the cast now are basically can be out of a job because of one mistake you made, now these people are just done?
Bro, I've been feeling that pressure. I've been feeling the pressure before this shit happened.
Yeah.
And a lot of things is like, I ostracize myself just to make sure I don't put myself in a situation that something like this can happen. But now in hindsight that it's happened, and I see how motherfuckers act towards me, man, fuck them. Bro, nobody, like, you gotta think about it, right? If I helped all these motherfuckers, and I know I have, and they'll sit there in different aspects and say, yo, I wouldn't be here without Ceasar. When was y'all here to help me? Like, you had people talking about me, you feel me, with that whole situation, but there was no one who said, yeah, he made a mistake, but that ain't Ceasar. Nah, there was nobody on my side when I be going through shit, and it's so crazy, because even he went through that shit the other day. I'm under shaving, yo, bro, keep your head up. I'm still sitting here trying to help niggas when no one sitting there ever said shit to me about shit.
Why?
Cause that's just me.
No.
Why?
I could turn into a dickhead.
No. The reason
I didn't know why.
The reason is when it's time for you to move to another level, sometimes everybody can't go with you. So there has to be a situation to reveal why people shouldn't go with you.
And that's what my mom said. Cause my mom's is pissed. My mom's like, yo, how you done everything for everybody? Every time somebody was a dream, you was the first person to call. Why is no one even saying anything?
Now,
I know Ted held you down though.
Ted's family, you feel me?
But you need help though.
I never talk ill about Ted. Like, I mean, tell you the truth. When I got jammed up in Atlanta and I turned myself in, they asked for 30. I gave up the 30. They wouldn't let me out. They wanted collateral. My cousin had to put his house up.
Ted.
Yeah. Ted put his house up. Like, I could not, like, Ted was never the type of person to talk out against anything. So I couldn't even hold it against him, you know what I mean? That was never in his character.
That's not his character.
But he was there to play a role.
But he
was there.
Yeah, but when I need him, he does what he needs to. Because when I pull up that 30, I'm sitting in jail like, yo, why am I still fucking here? Because mind you, they give me a bail. But the person that come after me, this motherfucker got caught with a whole fucking shit of crack, selling this shit and smoking this shit. They let this motherfucker out for $2,000. Yeah. And then I'm sitting here with $30,000 bond. I'm sitting there like, all right, fuck that. I don't want no bond. Yo, here's the $30,000. Let me the fuck out of here. Cause they got me in some shit like, yo, that fucking cell was crazy, bro. Like, them niggas ain't clean that shit, no nothing, yo. Bugs are flying all around, all that shit. I'm sitting there like, yo, this shit is crazy. Why am I out of here? They let me out like, my bail was already put up like 11 o'clock in the morning. As soon as I seen the bail bondsman, as soon as I seen the judge, they said 30. Yo, I made my call, yo, put 30 on the shit. No, we need collateral because this nigga was able to put up the money too quick. First of all, y'all hit me with misdemeanors that shouldn't even be this fucking much to get out. Right. 3 misdemeanors. I never even heard of a bill for 3 misdemeanors. Cool. But then y'all say I gotta put collateral up. And I didn't even know this was going on. I'm sitting here pissed. And when I got out like 11 o'clock that night. I'm like, yo, what the fuck took so long? What the fuck happened? Yo, Ted had to put up his house. I said, what? And that shit was like, damn, cuz. Like, niggas don't know what you do for me behind closed door, but niggas go sit here, they'll sit here and say, you don't be holding me down. Mm-hmm. But, you know what I mean? That's why every time I get to talk about Ted, motherfucker be like, yo, Ted don't go nowhere. No, Ted is never gonna go nowhere because guess what? He got my back regardless. He don't gotta do that public shit, nothing. In private, behind, That nigga got my back. He'll sit and tell me, are you wilding out or you need to keep going stronger? You feel me? Even in this situation, y'all fucked up with that dog situation, but don't let this shit fuck you up all the way and define you. You come back from it.
You can definitely come back from that shit.
Exactly, you been holding me down. So it's really like,
it's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.